All right, so what we're going to be working on today is just adding in a service onto our NPCs here so that they can move around slowly when they're just kind of meandering around. As you'll notice right here, right now, they're just kind of moving kind of slowly. And then the moment that they notice me, they start charging after me, right? So I'm just going to step over here a little bit, let them kind of move around. They'll drop down to about 300, I think I have them right now. And then whenever they notice me, they flip over to 700, which is just a little bit faster than me, so they'll definitely catch me. So let me show you how to do that. A couple things we're going to need to have up is going to be your controller. You're going to need to have your AI controller. You're going to need your behavior tree. Let me go ahead and drag that one over here too. You're going to need the behavior tree. We're going to be making some changes here. And then you're also going to just make a new service. So let me show you what that looks like right here. I've already got the service installed right here. That's the one that was running everything. And I'm just going to delete this out of each one of these. And now if I was to run this, the character would just start off at the normal speed and they wouldn't change or anything like that. But what I want to do now is recreate that service. Okay, so what we're going to want to do first, and I have some of this code already in here, but I want to erase it and recreate it for you. So one of the first things we're going to want to do is go into our AI controller right here, and what you probably have is where event begin play is running into this run behavior tree right here. And what we want to do is go ahead and get a reference to our pawn, to the NPC character that we're going to be controlling, and we want to send information to. So the reason we're doing it here in the AI controller is that it always exists, it's always around, and it's basically the same one for all the AI that are applied to it. So I'll show you why that's going to be important a little bit after we get this built. So first thing we want to do is we're going to need to cast to BP underscore NPC basic. That's the name of my just very basic NPC that I'm creating right now. And from this, we want to get an object for it, and that's going to be get controlled pawn. Whoops, got to spell it right so it'll find it. There we go, we got get controlled pawn. And then what we're going to do is we're going to change this into a variable right here. We're going to go to right click on it, go to promote variable, and then you'll see down here in our variables we have a name for it already, but I don't really care for that one much. We're going to change it into NPC pawn. Okay, so we know exactly what this is supposed to be referencing for us. And as far as the AI controller, that's pretty much it. So just put it in after event begin play so we can automatically have this reference, and then we can use this reference in other things that are attached to that controller. All right, so now that we have that, we're going to go back to our behavior tree, and we're going to make a new service. Okay, so we're going to click up here at the top for new service, and we're going to do BT service blueprint base. Okay, now the previous one that I made is change NPC speed. I just got to give it a new name so it has something completely different to base itself off of. So I'll do BT service, and this one will be, let's see, change speed was such a good one. Let's do speed change. There we go. So just ingenious, really. All right. So now we have this space where we're going to create this new service. And what this is going to do is it's going to get the information from the NPC and also feed it back to it so it can have the speed, this max walk speed change. So to do that, what we're going to do is right click in here. We're going to go into the add event section, and you should have one called event receive activation. Make sure you get this one. There are some other ones in there. These give you just different capabilities depending on when you want to have them fire off. Like if you want it to happen every frame, then we have event receive tick. But in this case, we just need it to happen when it gets activated. So from here, we're going to cast to AI underscore NPC basic. That's our AR controller. And we're going to attach that right here. And then since we have already created a reference to this in our controller, we don't have to do it again here. So if we had several AI all activating at once, we'd have a bunch of casts going off. So remember, we're trying to limit those as much as we can. So I'll pull off of this and we'll do NPC pawn. We're just going to get that. So this is replacing our cast. And then from here, we want to get character movement. So let's see, character movement. And this one is usually all the way down at the bottom. It's this one under character right here. Even if you have context on it, still didn't do it. All right, and then we would do set max walk speed. There we go. And this will link up right here, and we'll be able to set the max walk speed. So one thing that's really handy with this one is if we turn it into a variable, then we can control this from other areas, like maybe in the behavior tree. So what we want to do with this one, I could leave max walk speed there, but just so we know what we're looking at, let's do NPC move speed, because we don't really have anything changing right now. And we'll compile so that shows up here, and we'll make it instance editable so we can find it in other spaces. Okay, so let's pop over to our behavior tree now. We essentially have our service done. So speed change is right there, and we just have to add it into our behavior tree. So we're going to go over here to our first one, our first sequence right here for roaming, and we're going to add a service. We have speed change and NPC speed. Change NPC speed. Yeah, that was our old one. So we're going to go here, and this is our new one that we just made. And you'll notice that we're able to go over here and change the speed. So I'm going to make it really slow when they're wandering around. And we'll go over to this other sequence that we have for running after our player. And we're going to really make them run after our player. So our player should be running at about 600. So I'm going to set this one at 700. Okay, now when this goes down here and they're just walking around, they'll be set for 300, and then whenever they find me, they'll just start charging after me. So we'll go ahead and save that, and let's go ahead and run it. We should have the same functionality that we did before. Let's see if once they see, yep, they're still coming after me for sure. Okay, so that's how you change aspects of the actual player character itself. So you could use this with materials on the character. You could use this for turning it off, on and off different particle systems you might have on your character. And this is just kind of opening up more ways that you can show visuals on your character or change the capabilities of your character. All right. I hope that helps you out.